All right, that was a shameful week for me, coming off of a week 11. I went 3-4. I'm gonna go through of course, the losses first, and then the wins. So here we go with the explanations of why that was retarded for me to pick the way I picked. All right, first loss. Colorado plus 3.5 at West Virginia. And as I explained, both these teams are piles of diarrhea. And I was right. The first half was abysmal. West Virginia pulled away. Colorado had an attempt to break the point spread and didn't. There you go. Deion's still great. Next, BYU plus 10 at Texas Tech. Texas Tech beat them down. BYU and BYU fans, they do not deserve a playoff spot because of that was no effort. It was very sad to see. And this is the team that beat Utah. So all I can say is, hey, whatever. Next, Iowa State at TCU. TCU -1. I thought TCU at home was going to be a little bit different caliber, and it wasn't. Iowa State, I started off the year, Iowa State was going to be good. They're not terrible, but they're not great, but they are bowl eligible now, which is not very big of a deal unless you go to the playoff. But yeah, TCU let me down. Yay. My next hit of getting hit in the face was Oregon Ducks -3.5 at Iowa. The Ducks, bad weather. No excuse. They did not play Iowa defense when it came to the pass. And it was sad. They should have covered easily, but the weather conditions, I'm going to say, hey, both teams had to play in it. Oregon, come on. I'm not quite sure if they're the same caliber as Penn State anymore, even though I put them on the same caliber. But yeah, there's my 4 losses. Let's get to the wins. LSU, Alabama. Alabama -6. Alabama proving my point. I said they're getting better. LSU's trash fire. Thank you, G. Good old Kelly. Hey, whatever with him. Next, Texas A&M, I said was going to whip down Missouri. They -5.5. They did exactly that at Missouri, which was impressive. And everybody that I was listening to said they put Texas A&M at number 1, and fairly because of the body of work. I totally agree. And my next win, Navy and Notre Dame. Notre Dame -17. Notre Dame did exactly what I said. They want to show what they are. They have to win big, and they did it. And there you go. Man. My results at 3-4 brought me to my total 48, 33, and 1. It sounds good, but I'm still mad because I'm going to blame gambling on this one and the point spread breaking. Shame on people that gamble. All right, going into week 12 with my coaching thoughts also at the end of the picks and what I saw. Oklahoma, I'm taking +13 at Alabama. Why? A lot of points, and Oklahoma is so much better than LSU. That's all I got. Next game, Florida +6 at Ole Miss. No, I'm not taking Florida. I'm going to take Ole Miss in -6 because why? Ole Miss is a point to prove also, and they're still in disarray after the firing of their head coach of Napier. Like I said, these are my opinions, of course. But game number 3, Texas at Georgia. Georgia -2.5 at home. I'm taking that all day because I still am not bought on Sarkisian. Sorry, and I'm not big on the whole quarterback over there, which I'm not going to say. But I think Georgia's superior. They might start off slow, but they've been coming out and winning. And I'm still feel bad for Auburn after what happened with that touchdown they got called back. Not going to forget. Next, Iowa at USC. USC -5.5. I'm taking USC -5.5 at home. Iowa cannot pass. I don't care what happened yesterday. They run 75,000 times. They get 5 first downs, and somehow they have a defense. I don't care. I was a big flaming pile of disappointment every year. They get 2 losses, and everybody goes, "Oh, but no, they'll never make a playoff with that head coach." You can win all you want. You're not winning anything with them. All right. Next, Notre Dame at Pitt. Notre Dame minus 6.5. Why? Pittsburgh is good. I've said that in the past. But Notre Dame has to continue to roll. They have to get better if they want to compete in the playoff. There we go. Next, Clemson at Louisville. Louisville plus 7. My explanation of Clemson, not bought. Louisville, if they play like they played against Miami, not a problem. And Miami's starting to show they're not that great, but they're still winning. They're going to make playoff, probably so. But ACC still kind of a weak sauce when it comes to it, and it's going to end up being Miami and Georgia Tech in the championship game. But that's my opinion. Still got a little ways to go. Michigan, and number 12 game. Michigan at Northwestern. Northwestern and 12. Now, they are playing at Wrigley Field for some odd reason. I don't care about that. It's going to be nationally televised. I think Northwestern holds it. I think they're going to play tight because why look stupid when you're playing at a baseball field, right? But yeah, these are the only picks that were available that I was even considering, because a lot of them still aren't there, and normally by this time I have a whole slew of games to pick from. So I'm kind of messed over on making my timings of picks. Now, yesterday what I saw Indiana come back off of a very bad coaching decision from Penn State. Penn State, when they needed to win and show they could win the game, ran the ball and punted it with 2 minutes left. And I threw my remote on my couch and I said, don't you know that this team scores a lot and it's all in the air most of the time? And lo and behold, I was so aggravated watching that one. That set the whole tone for my Saturday. The other thing I saw was the Ducks struggle in the rain at Iowa. I'm still not bought on Iowa because they never do anything. No playoff, no nothing. Same old coach. Crappy passing, 5 passes per game. Not impressed. And then I watched LSU just look terrible. And you're looking at 4 years of Brian Kelly. That's the result. But that's my mess for this week. I hope y'all appreciate my picks because I suck. But to date at 48, 33, and 1, some people would say that's good. I think it's okay. But I was hoping to get better results because the point spreads are killing me. These early ones. But I want to get this video out to give people something to think about. But here we go, going into week 12. Yay.